My family expects me to give up my entire life to take care of my sister, and I'm finally refusing. I'm a 24-year-old woman, and my family dynamic has been deeply unbalanced for as long as I can remember. Growing up, my parents raised my sister and me completely differently. When I turned 13, I was told I was no longer a child. I had to get a job, earn my own money, and learn to survive on my own. I was expected to pay rent if I lived at home and handle my own expenses. From that point forward, independence wasn't a choice, it was a requirement. My sister, who is now 27, had the opposite experience. She was raised with the promise that she would never have to work because our parents would take care of her. She was never pushed to get a job, never encouraged to learn how to drive, and never held responsible for basic adult tasks. While I worked and struggled, she stayed home and relied entirely on others. As the years went on, that gap only grew wider. At my parents' request, I often paid for my sister's expenses and drove her wherever she needed to go. Eventually, when she was 25, my parents decided they were done and kicked her out of their house. At that point, they expected me to step in permanently. I let my sister move in with me, thinking it would be temporary. Instead, she lived with me for 2 years. During that time, she refused to clean up after herself, claiming it stressed her out. She would cook multiple meals a day, leave half-eaten food on plates, and dump everything into the sink without rinsing it. She left messes in every room and refused to clean them. My home quickly became chaotic and exhausting to live in. Whenever I asked her to help around the house or suggested she get a job, she would break down crying. She told other family members that I was abusing her simply by expecting basic responsibility. That accusation alone forced me to constantly walk on eggshells in my own home. Eventually, my sister moved out and went to live with our grandmother. Now, history is repeating itself. My grandmother, who is physically disabled, is trying to kick her out for the same reasons, refusing to work, refusing to clean, and expecting everyone else to take care of her. My sister has been texting me non-stop, telling me how terrified she is and how the rest of the family refuses to take her in. Recently, she started hinting that I should let her move back in, like we used to. What she really means is that she wants to live with me permanently without contributing, no job, no chores, no responsibility, while I handle everything. This time, I said no. I work over 60 hours a week. I come home exhausted, and I cannot handle living in a filthy house while someone else laughs about the messes they made all day. I can't live under constant stress or fear of being labeled abusive for setting boundaries. I've already sacrificed years of my life trying to fix a situation I didn't create. My parents were very clear when they kicked her out that they expected me to take care of her forever. But I can't do that. I'm tired of being treated like the responsible one simply because I was forced to grow up early. I feel guilty, and I do love my sister, but I also know that taking her back would destroy my mental health and my stability. So now I'm standing firm, even though everyone else thinks I'm wrong. I'm choosing myself for the first time, and it hurts, but it also feels necessary. Am I wrong for refusing to house my sister when my grandmother is kicking her out? Like if you enjoyed the story, comment your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more.